Most people think struggling to hear in noisy places is just getting older. But what if I told you that age isn't the real reason at all? If you've ever been in a restaurant, a family gathering, or even watching TV with others talking in the room and found yourself nodding, guessing words, or asking what more than you'd like, this video is for you. Because the real reason you struggle to hear in noisy places has almost nothing to do with volume and everything to do with what's happening inside your brain. Let me explain. Here's the surprising truth most people never hear from doctors or ads. Your ears don't actually hear sounds. Your brain does. Your ears simply collect sound waves and send electrical signals upward. But the real work, separating voices, filtering background noise, understanding words, all happens in the brain. That's why turning the volume up doesn't solve the problem. You can hear the noise perfectly fine. You just can't understand the speech. This is called poor auditory processing, and it's the hidden reason noisy environments feel overwhelming. Now here's where it gets interesting. As we age or experience long-term stress, inflammation, or poor circulation, the communication pathway between the ears and the brain becomes weaker. Think of it like a bad phone connection. The signal is there, but it's fuzzy, delayed, or incomplete. So when you're in a quiet room, your brain can fill in the gaps, but in noisy places, it gets overloaded. Voices blend together, words disappear. Your brain can't decide what to focus on, and that's when frustration sets in. Many people blame their ears. Others assume hearing aids are the only solution. But hearing aids just amplify sound. They don't fix the brain's ability to process it. That's why so many people say, "I can hear people talking, I just can't understand them." Now let's talk about why this problem seems to be getting worse, even in people in their 40s and 50s. One major factor is chronic inflammation. Low-grade inflammation affects blood flow, nerve signaling, and brain clarity. And the auditory system is extremely sensitive to these changes. Another factor is stress. When your nervous system is constantly on edge, your brain prioritizes survival, not fine sound detail. That means less mental energy available to separate speech from noise. And then there's sleep. Poor sleep quietly damages auditory processing over time. The brain never fully resets. Neuroconnections weaken. Focus declines. You don't wake up deaf. You wake up foggy. And that fog shows up most clearly in noisy environments. Here's the part most people find shocking. This issue often starts years before noticeable hearing loss. By the time a hearing test shows a problem, the brain-ear connection has already been struggling for a long time. That's why so many people feel something is off, even when tests come back normal. Now, the good news. Because this problem is largely neurological and circulatory, it can be supported naturally. When the brain receives better blood flow, when inflammation is reduced, when the nervous system is calmer, and when sleep improves, auditory clarity often improves as a result. Not overnight, not magically, but steadily. This is why some people suddenly notice they're following conversations better again. They don't feel as mentally drained in social settings. They stop avoiding noisy places. They feel like themselves again. And that's exactly why a growing number of people are shifting their focus away from just hearing louder and towards supporting the brain-ear connection itself. If this message resonates with you, if you felt that frustration, that fog, that quiet anxiety of not catching every word, then I want you to check out a natural option that's helping many people support their hearing clarity from the inside out. Below this video, you'll find a link to learn more. It's designed to support healthy circulation to the ears, calm the nervous system, and nourish the brain pathways involved in hearing, using carefully selected natural ingredients. There's no risk. It comes with a full 90-day money-back guarantee. You can try it for yourself and decide based on how you feel. Just remember this: struggling to hear in noisy places is not a personal failure. It's not just age, and it's not something you should ignore. It's a signal. And when you support the system behind hearing, not just the volume, clarity often follows. Click the link below, take a closer look, and decide what's right for you. Your future self will thank you for paying attention today.